everybody, it's Pam from Nana's Crafting Cottage, back with you again with our paper bag journal here. Last time we did the cover, and I thought she came out so cool. So this time, I think I mentioned I wanted to do the back, so we'll do the back, and that way it'll be ready for the covering on the spine. So I thought today we would go ahead and do that. So how is everybody? Welcome to all my new subscribers. Hello, I'm so glad to have you here. Welcome to all my current subscribers who have been with me since the beginning or just for a little while. I am so appreciative of all of you. As you can see, my desk is a mess. Yes. So we will just work around that. How's that? So how is everyone? Everything is okay here. It's just kind of snowing a little bit this morning. It had been raining, and then it was really chilly yesterday and colder today. So yeah, I just dropped off a birthday box at the post office for our son in Coeur d'Alene, and I told her, yeah, it's still doing its thing out there. We had a very quiet January, so we're going to get it. I told her, I said, if we're going to get anything, we'll get it in February, definitely. And yeah, here we go. Toward the end of February, but sometimes we've gotten it as late as April. So there you go. All right, so I kind of had this laid out originally, so I'm just going to replace it the way I think I want it. I'm out of breath because I was trying to get that done before I settled in to do this video. And I had to do some stuff out in the coop, and yeah. When I let the girls out, I go, you're not going to like it out here. And they're just like, well, get us out anyway. We don't care. So I got them out, and they were like, what is this? It was plopping on their heads, and they were looking at me like, make it stop. What is it? Make it stop. And it's like, yeah, well, I told you you weren't going to like it out here, girls. But you wouldn't listen to me, would you? Okay, I found my Eiffel Tower die that I've had for a little while, and found some book page. I think, I don't know exactly where it came from. Anyway, it's a heavier type, so I think it was online somewhere, and I cut it out with that. And I thought it would be kind of cool to add on here just as something else to see. And then I have this sticker. This gentleman, this is a piece of masterboard. So I wanted to use that. And then we have this sticker here from Tim Holtz. And I thought we'd put a 6 on there somewhere. This is the numbers that I got that are wood, and I inked them, and then I put foil on them that I found at Dollar Tree, and put alcohol ink over the top, and then I put some matte, I can't even think of the word now, I'm too tired. Anyway, I sealed it. Let's put it that way. Help me. Okay, so this is kind of how I want to do it. So let's do it piece by piece. Let's get these smaller items off of here so I can get the base pieces done here. Oh, yeah. So besides running around like a chicken with his head cut off. I hated to say that, but anyway. Yeah, busy. Yeah. So it's our son's birthday next week. I can't believe that he is going to be 43. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just crazy. Okay. And he is in India now on a mission trip with his church, some people from his church, and another one or two churches. And he'll be back home in Coeur d'Alene on Saturday. So I wanted the box to be there waiting for him. But yeah, he's sent some really neat photos, and yeah, he's really had a wonderful time, and the trip has been such a blessing, and being able to meet all kinds of neat people, and yeah, so he's going to be exhausted because they've been having 14-hour days, and he did call the other evening. He was just getting up, and we were, just settling in for the evening, and he looked pretty tired. He says, well, we've been having 14-hour days, and I woke up very early and decided to just get up. So he was pretty sleepy. But he's learned a lot about their faith, the Hindu faith, and has been really blessed by all the Christians over there. And yeah, so they've done some amazing things, and they just finished a church over there just a couple weeks or so before he and the rest of the team got there, and so they were able to bless it, and he was able to be there. They put all their names on the plaque on the outside of the church, all the ones that have helped get it done. And so yeah, he was really, really happy about that. So yeah. Yep. And I'm sure his wife and little girl are going to be very happy to have him home. I know we'll be happy knowing he's home. I told him, I said, we miss you even though you live over there and we live over here. He started laughing. He goes, yeah, but it's really, really neat. They've had nice weather over there, like 70s, just perfect. They're coming out of their winter over there, and so just like we are over here. And so yeah, but they're like 12 plus hours ahead of us. So yeah, so when we're going to bed, they're getting up for the next day. But yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's get this on and done. Now, the next time I see you guys, we are going to start on a board book journal, like Crafty Cat did something similar to that, only not as big. So we're gonna start on that. So if you want to see that, then come on back next time around, and we'll be starting that. And then often back and forth, I'll be doing that between that and this paper bag journal. And that way it'll give a break in between and see something different. So hopefully that's okay with you guys. And see what we can come up with. Let's see, I want to do under here, like that. Yeah, right there. And then let's do this about halfway down so I can get it glued down. So it's on top of one piece on one end and underneath the other piece on the other end. So, yeah. Okay, so that will go down there, this on top of it, right there. That. And then let's get this down first, and then we can finish it out on the other piece. Yeah, I just wanted to collage on the back to put a little something on there, but nothing, you know, extravagant or anything like that. So I'm going to do it this way so we can see the rough edge. And this will be here, like that. There we go. And then this will go on the other side. Okay. Yeah, when Crafty Cat Amy started this, I was like, oh, I gotta try one. I love doing things with junk mail envelopes and paper bags. I don't know, it's just my thing. So when she was doing that, I was like, oh, and then when she was doing her board book journal, I was like, okay. So I went on the hunt for an old board book, a children's board book, and finally found one at the Habitat for Humanity store, the Restore store. And yeah, there's enough in there. I would only do like 4 pages at a time. I don't want to do a great big giant one each time. So there's enough for 4-page journals. So yeah, I was quite happy with that find. Okay, get this down. And this and other pieces of a masterboard I found in my stash, and I was like, oh, okay, these pieces will be going in and getting decorated in this journal. Yeah. So I was happy about that. And like I said, the weather is pretty nasty out today, and so it's just a perfect day to just stay in, relax, do some crafting, do my video. Now, even though this kind of blends in a bit, that's okay. I don't need it to stand out like a sore thumb, because I'll be putting things here. It's just something else to look at, and that piece will go there. So, yeah. And these are stickers. These are Tim Holtz stickers. And I am going to put a little bit of glue on them because I don't trust that they will stay stuck down, especially on the edges. I don't trust any stickers, let's put it that way. Except some of the butterfly stickers that I have. I do trust some of them, but there's even still times that I put glue on them. I think I'll put this under rhubarb pills. I never knew they had rhubarb pills. I grow rhubarb. I never even knew that. I don't know if that's for real or what. I've never even thought about it. Do not know. Now, normally I would get my silicone pad out for this, but I'm lazy. I'd rather work harder than smarter right now. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Yeah, so the kit I will be using for the next project, there's a where's my For heaven's sake, can't even find my tweezers now. Is from Paperomia. And it's going to be a real cute Easter one. It'll be vintagey, cutesy Easter. So it's one of their newest kits. So I'll be doing that in the board book. I thought that would be kind of fun. Another spot. Oh my goodness. Get these little holes. I thought I had them all taken out. But then, no, I don't. Oh yeah, my glue is going to be dry by the time I get to the end here. It'll come out. Okay, I'll just kind of go back up through. Oh, I'm hanging on to my tweezers. Right, yeah. Pardon me, that's how my morning's been going. Gosh. Help me. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, yeah. No, I think I'll go over it just a little bit instead of under. I was going to go under, but now I'm going to go over. Yeah, and these are really easy to take apart too, so. Pardon me. Okay. Yeah, I got some laundry done and made breakfast, and now I've got chicken vegetable soup on the stove for dinner. Yeah. Okay, so let's put this right here. I like these because they're a bit transparent. Go. And then I thought I would put a little brushing of gesso around and get that. I have an old bristly kind of brush and I want to do it kind of dry brush it. So just do it like this. Just wants to keep moving around on me here. Okay, so I didn't want to do a whole ton. And then I want to get that dry. Let me close my glue here before it gets angry at me. And I'll do the quiet one here. Oh, I want to put my 6 on here too. That's what but I will get this dry and then do I can put that there. Yeah, because his hand's kind of reaching out. Let's see, I think, sorry for the arm, I think I will put my Fabrifix on this, being it's wood and needs a little bit heavier glue to keep it down. That'll do it. And then I will put it right, oh, come here, quit grabbing on to me. Okay, here we go. All the trials of crafting, right? My goodness, you're seeing it all today. Okay. Yep. Got the, this guy's little hand on the 6. Like, yes, it's a nice number 6. Okay, let's see. I want to do just a little bit of darkening here and there. I like to put it over the gesso. It darkens it and it makes it more grungy looking. There we are. Okay. I think I am done with the back. I didn't want to go totally elaborate, but it's got all kinds of textures and things to see. So we are done with that. I'm going to let that dry a little bit more, the ink and glue and stuff. And I'm going to show you the pages that I'm going to cover and gesso for the board book. This is the board book that I got. It has enough in it for 3 books altogether. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, more than that. There's 2. Yeah, there's 4 books altogether out of this. So these are the other 3 that I would cut, or other 4. 3 sets of 4. My goodness. Spit it out, Pam. 3 sets of 4 for each book. Okay. And so I'm going to sand the edges here a little bit. I don't care that they're rough there. And cover it with Amazon packaging paper and gesso it. So when we get started on this, that's what you will see. And I'll do the tab binding in front of you, because you do the 3, 2, 3, and then the last one you don't put any on. It just takes on what this 3rd page has. Okay? So we will go through that on Monday, and I hope you enjoyed this. It's very simple, very easy. Just had a piece of masterboard, so if you have any masterboards that are kind of decorated or even not decorated, just add it into your scraps and your old pages and see what you get. Okay guys, that's shining on you, isn't it? Okay everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a shorter video, but that's okay. We will see you again on Monday. So you have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. And a nice weekend too. Okay? You have that too. Okay guys, talk to you later. Bye.